Hello and welcome. Welcome to my home and welcome to our sacred space that I prepared for us today. We're going to be using the Modern Witch Tarot deck. Very exciting. I love this deck. We'll use some other decks too, and I'll put those in the description of the video in case you want to know which ones to use. Hello, everybody. I'm very excited about this reading today. Thank you for being here. If this is your first time here, welcome. If this is your second, third, fourth, hundredth, we've been doing this for, this has been going on for a while now is what I'm trying to say. And I appreciate each and every one of you, those of you who have been with me from the beginning, as well as those of you who are just joining me now. All right. I'm going to go ahead and show you your card toppers here. And I'm not going to call them, well, we're just going to call out their colors because I can't remember one of them. And I don't want to embarrass myself. So we're just going to call this one the tan heart. But somebody told me on their television it looked kind of pink or rosy. So that's nice. This one we will call sandy. Because it looks like sand. It even sparkles like sand under the light. I hope you can see that. Oh. I think maybe you got to see something. And here we'll call this one the iridescent heart. So if you haven't figured it out yet, or if you don't know, you're going to pick your pile, right? We'll just call that one the green rectangular rock. Okay, now in the end, I'm gonna start doing this. I think at the end of the video, I'm gonna put timestamps. Let me get all this in order. Let me take a deep breath. Why don't you take a deep breath with me? I get so excited. I get so excited that you're here. I get so excited to be doing this. I really never realized how much fun it would be to be doing these YouTube videos regularly with you guys. I would love it if you would do me a favor and share this with at least one person that you know would like it. Or even with someone that you know wouldn't like it. That's fine too. Okay, let's go ahead and look at what we have here. Go ahead and check out your card toppers. Choose your card topper. These are general readings, so that means you do not need to be making life-altering decisions or choices made on this or any other tarot video, okay? You can connect with me on Keen. My information is below. You can even get, I think if you click on that, you get 3 minutes with me for free. And that's enough to at least answer a couple questions or clarify something that you saw in one of these readings if you would like. So, the next thing I want you guys to know is that I will put timestamps so that you can go to your reading. If you want to choose more than one, that's fine. And even so, at the end, I'm going to put them all out. We're going to try to find a common theme, I guess. It's not really a full-on, as I said, it's general. It's not a full-on personal reading, but you'll kind of get an idea of what that might look like, okay? So I guess I'm going to have another sip of coffee and let y'all figure out which card topper you're interested in. And if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. And then take all the time that you need, okay? Otherwise, I'm going to, oops, I have dropped my easel. Here we go. And I am going to try to remember to ring the bell before each reading because I think that gives us a visual cue if we're fast forwarding. Also, it kind of clears the air between each reading. So we're going to, if you chose this one, we're going to turn over your cards right now and see what you have. Your tarot card is the Three of Cups. And we'll read in the little witch guide about that, but I think you can kind of get a general idea of what the Three of Cups is all about just by looking at the picture. You also have, in this world, we learn through relationships, not things. You can't take your things with you when you leave. Your affirmation, I release my attachment to things. Your moon card, a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. Okay, let's go ahead and read about your Three of Cups. We're going to put your I release my attachment to things, which really goes well with this Three of Cups. In this world, we learn through relationships, not things, and you can't take things with you when you leave. Now, this is an affirmation if you want to write it down. An affirmation is something that we say to ourselves, hopefully in the mirror, and we say it in the positive tense, in the positive present tense. So you say to yourself, I release my attachment to things. And then your moon card, a personal issue reaches resolution, and we will now read about the Three of Cups and put this together. And I do have my glasses with me. Yay! I remembered. Okay, let's see. Three of Cups. Time to raise those cups high and cheer. Woo, 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 woo. Because there's a celebration in order. You're surrounded by friends that love you and you love them. So now's the time to show it. Either you or a close friend has possibly achieved something incredible, or maybe you're just really recognizing how much they mean to you. Either way, it's time to party. It's time to celebrate what you have. It's time to celebrate your relationships. It's time to resolve issues that you might have in relationship. It's time to release your attachment to things in order to realize the importance of relationships. And it's a real simple reading today, isn't it? Very straightforward, very simple, and positive too. I love it. All right, let's go ahead and move on. We're going to look under the sandy stone. Okay, let me get that sparkle. Let me see if I can get that sparkle. Well, I wasn't able to see it, but let's move forward. Oh, ring the bell. Okay, let's see what we have here. Your tarot card is Strength. Beautiful. There is so much more to life than meets the eye. Love and beauty exist everywhere at all levels. Open your spiritual eyes. Your affirmation: I awaken each day to the beauty around me. I think you could tweak that, and you can say to yourself in the mirror in the present positive tense, I awaken each day to the beauty in me. With this Strength card, I just really want you to really recognize your strengths, your courage, what you've been through that might have been terrible, horrific, anything that might have been, that took everything you had, but you did it. Your moon card is meditate and contemplate. And honestly, your reading is very simple too. We're going to look up strength in your book, but you're going to see that it really, well, let's check it out. Let's check it out. It's very simple, which is very refreshing. I love it when our readings are simple and uncomplicated. Okay, I'm going to read to you. It's a whole page because it is a major arcana card, and then we're reading from the Modern Witch Tarot Instructional Guide about strength. Difficult problems require strength and willpower. Strength can tame a lion, face down her fears and unwanted feelings, bringing them under control through grace and acceptance. Only by reconciling with those scary aspects of ourself can strength grow and discover true inner calm. Flowers create a link between strength and the lion, and this connection cannot be severed. These inner passions, these emotions that feel like they're spiraling out of control and consuming us, need to be accepted peacefully or they'll end up controlling us. It will take courage to approach these possibly frightening aspects of yourself. It will also take compassion and tenderness, as only then can you find the inner strength and power to make yourself whole. You have to accept your fears, your anxieties, and your feelings because they are a part of you. You can't cut them off. You may find yourself dealing with a difficult problem, but it can be dealt with through grace, maturity, and strength. And of course, you know what I'm going to say about all this is I'd like to add professional help, especially when you're dealing the darker aspects of self. Yeah, I'm going to have a little sip of coffee before we move on to our next. Delicious. I'm already starting to feel calmer now that we're moving through this reading. Sorry about my hoarse voice. I'm not real sure what's going on. I think it's just allergies. So we're going to ring the bell, and then we're going to move on to our iridescent heart and see what you have. What do you have? The Eight of Wands. And as I said, we are reading from the Modern Witch Tarot deck. And the Eight of Wands has a little bit different meaning than what you might be used to in this deck than others. So we will definitely read from the book for this. The wands do indicate lots of energies that you'll be working with. You also have, I am aware that spiritual teachers can point the way and give me techniques, but that isn't enough, because spiritual progress is an inner journey that ultimately only you can make for yourself. That's your affirmation. And your moon card is full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. Come out of your shell. Be real. Be authentic. Be truthful and honest. And let's read from the Eight of Wands for you. And we're on the third one, right? So that is going to be green. The Eight of Wands. You fly across the desert fast as hell, and looking to the horizons, the wands speeding along the sky above you. It's time to stop sitting around. You've got to take action and go, go, go. Rev the engine and stop wasting time, because you've got things to do and people to see and places to go. So, what does it say? Show the world the real you. Get up and go. Show them. Start your spiritual path. I can't reach that. I can't get that right now. Not without moving the camera and everything. So we're going to remember that card just got up and went. And I think that was an example. That's what the card is asking you to do. Get up and go. It's time. Stop waiting around. Stop. You've got all these energies. You got these energies. It's time to go. Okay. Now, we didn't ring the bell, so we're going to ring the bell. And we're going to show you, if you pick this, what did we have this? Oh, this. If you picked the rectangle, you have the sun, which is, to me, it's one of the most positive. In fact, I would say it is the most positive card of the deck. Well, we'll move on. Your affirmation is, I honor my relationships with loving care and attention. Renew your relationships through loving action. The relationship is living, alive, in the present. It's not a thing of the past. I honor my relationships with loving care and attention. Your moon card is take time to breathe out. Oh, gosh, I got to remember that. Okay. Especially, like, I don't know what it is about today in this reading, but I'm just very excited. It's a very high energy reading, very exciting. Things are moving. You saw that you saw that card get up and go. Must have got up and went. The sun. I'm going to read to you from our little modern day rich tarot about the sun. Here comes the sun. Yeah. Here comes the sun. All right. Oh, here we go. With sunshine comes new life. An innocent child full of carefree joy and happiness waves a red banner high in the sky. Behind her, a gray wall is her past, and the flowers of memories bloom and thrive in the sun. There is wonder and warmth everywhere. The sun has turned the day into a promising playground ready for exploration. It's time to feel totally alive. Winter is over. The world is lush and full of excitement and beauty. Bask in the sunlight. Embrace life. You might have just stumbled upon a big discovery or revelation that's astonishing, amazing, and helps you see things in a new and beautiful way. This new perspective is the result of your hard inner and outer work, and now it's time for the reward. So treat yourself. Do something fun. Have an adventure. The days are yours to fill with childlike wonder and optimism. See what I mean by the most positive card? Yeah, if you chose that pile, if you're not having the revelation yet, it's going to be happening soon. It might actually be an actual physical depiction of what's coming for you. You might be having a picnic out in the sun tomorrow. It might be about that. Now let's take a look. I'm going to go ahead and put this candle aside. And we're going to take a look at all these cards together and ring the bell. And now we're going to see what we can see. Let us see what we can see of as far as a common theme is. And no, I'm not going to reach back and get that Wands card, but we'll include it in the reading because I think it's very important. Time to breathe out. Show the world the real you. Meditate and contemplate. Awaken to the beauty around you. Honor relationships with loving care. Release your attachment to things. Aware that your spiritual journey is yours. A personal issue reaches a resolution. And then, which card, I know it was rods, but which card was it? It was the Eight of Rods. Okay, so the Eight of Rods, it's time to go. Okay, let's look at them. I kind of want to look at them in the order in which they were. So the Ace of Rods was here. So the Three of Cups, celebration with friends, celebration and honoring relationships. We have relationships over here. So we have also personal issues reaching a resolution. And where's the one about releasing attachment to things and putting more emphasis on relationship? So a common theme in every single reading, I think, had at least a piece of this is connection to people, connection to relationships, nurturing relationships, finding resolution with issues, releasing attachment to things in order to focus more on relationships and people. Here with your Three of Cups, and then we have the Strength card. Whatever it takes, whatever you need to do. Relationships aren't easy. You have the strength and and the courage to pull through. And then it's time to go. Remember the card that went? The Eight of Rods. It's time to go ahead and get started on all that. Don't lollygag around. Don't dilly-dally. Get going. Rev that engine, because guess what's coming for you? The sun. The most beautiful existence is what the sun is to me. Oftentimes when I see the sun card, I visualize being wrapped up in love and light, in a big, huge hug, a warm hug that is so full of comfort. So really, this reading really did go together really well, because it did depict a journey. And all of us are at different places, so it's really interesting that we had it separated and now we're putting it together and finding the common theme is a journey of sorts, a journey to bliss, a journey to sun. Having the strength to do it, having the friends to do it, nurturing the friendship in order to get there as part of the path. So here we are. Very exciting. I loved this reading. I hope you liked it too. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't. Wherever you're watching this, if you're watching this on Facebook, go ahead and comment. I'm going to really try to step up my Facebook game. I'm really going to try to connect with you guys. So I really look forward to the next time we get to do this together. Thank you so much. Oh, and share this with a friend. Thanks, guys.